I am back in Pub's Labyrinth, and I'm wearing a weird outfit because my Minecraft doesn't realise that it's actually online. So that's a bit strange. I am just going to go down here. So this is the bed for this stage. There's loads of skeletons and ravagers over there, but I just want to see where this leads so that I know the future. I mean, there's clearly water above me. I don't know if that's where the guardians live. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. Right, there's definitely more labyrinth here. Yay. Okay. I don't know if this has got me any closer to my goal. Or if it's just a distraction. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and remember that stone there. Ah, yes. Hope they go well. What subjects have you got on the menu? Hello, you look a bit angry. So there's just going to be a skeleton in here. And there's definitely a ravager in there. Let's try running and possibly dying horribly. Okay. Yeah, what I should do is have just stuck to the one direction and dealt with the maze that way. So I went, if I can find that ladder again, I'll just run around aimlessly. Oh, there's another ladder. Where does this go? Okay, that's just lamps. Under some ravagers, apparently. I don't know if that's the same tree, but we were definitely looking at a lake tree earlier. Dead end, dead end. Dead end. Okay. English, economics, computers, nursing, Pakistan studies, Urdu. I am just generally bad at languages, as you know, including the one that I've spoken all of my life. Ow! Can you leave me alone? I'm trying to do a maze. Okay. So this is definitely a different biome. Oh, there's some sort of spire there. There's definitely a ravager there. We're going to run and panic. I feel like I should go in here. Oh, there's another skeleton. Oh, there's another skeleton. Yeah, I think the problem is you get lazy, don't you? Right. Ouch. Okay, that just shot me. Ow. Oh no, I might die. Regardless of the dying, I don't know how long I'll last in this maze, because it is a maze. Oh, okay. Bad idea. There's a... Okay, that is a view of some parkour that I haven't done. So that's interesting. I don't know how I get in that room. And there's a drowned in there by the sounds of it. Very angry drowned by the sounds of it. Oh, and there's a skeleton. Ouch. Didn't. Yeah! It's yet another thing for me to forget the name of. So I'm looking forward to that. Oops. Right. Ah, you missed. Missed again. Okay, now we're back in this corner. Oop. Hello, Mr. Ravager. Right, so I think I may have done full circle of that bit. Potentially. So... Oh! That skeleton is a very bad shot, luckily for me. Ah! What I want to try and do is get over there without getting eaten. Yes! So yeah, I've already got the parched. I'm never going to remember this by the time the patch comes out, but yeah, I think it's the parched is the new skeleton. And the zombie camel did look very interesting as well. Does everything look exactly the same as everything else? I've already been down one of these. I feel like this is a different one. Okay, so I've definitely not in that copper room before. And there's some lava there. So yeah, let's have a look at our options. There's no skeletons so far. Right, that is probably far enough to get across if you're good, but I'm not good. I don't know if you can hear that buzzing, but that's my phone going off. Right. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting across the full block jump full of lava. But if you'll excuse me just a second, I will let my dad know that I'm busy. Right. Let's just run and panic. Hello. Okay. I am hopelessly lost. I feel like I should stop going down those little tunnels because that breaks any sort of knowledge of where I am. So yeah, here's the... Ouch! Ow! I'm trying to talk here. There's the desert thing again. And I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I don't think there are multiple of the same type of biome. I've kind of gone round in a circle. I'm pretty sure that's possibly where I came up. Yeah, let's leave the tunnels alone for now. And try and get somewhere different in this copper. That one there could be interesting. Is anyone trying to shoot me in the back? No, not yet. So this Ravager is definitely on my case and very unhappy with me. Yeah, I'm all turned around because I was just panicking running. So I don't know if that's maybe where I came from because I feel like I did a very short run last time. I don't know how quickly Ravagers move. Oh, what's this? Ah! Somehow I've made it. That is actually surprising. Okay, I don't want to early exit. But now I have parkour with skeletons. Right. Camel husk and the pot, 2 new mobs. The farm does build. Okay. I wonder if you could get around the glitching thing by maybe building a bigger spawn platform for it. Oh, there's 2 skeletons. Right. I have a feeling this isn't going to go very well. Yep, it's already not gone very well. I thought there was a skeleton up here. Did I just hallucinate that? Maybe my sense of perspective was off. Okay. So unfortunately, I definitely do need to be up on these blocks. Can you shoot me if I'm down here? No. That's something at least, I guess. Ow! But you can shoot me here and... Yep. Your bow is pretty strong there. Okay. Ah! Yeah. Parkour whilst being shot at is definitely not going to be a skill that I possess. And it's like, ouch! Really? Ow! Oh, there is there is a skeleton, but it's inside the doorway. I'm looking up here. Okay, right. This could take even longer than the other the other parkour, because not only am I bad at parkour, but I'm also being shot at. So this is a special kind of cruel. King just keeps glitching out of the blocks that's supposed to contain it. Oh, that's not good. Neither is this. I've got my carrots back, so that's something. Not that they'll do me any good. I may need to employ a safety wall around that skeleton to be able to do this parkour. Okay. Oh. See? I can't even do the first jump. Those should be like the easy jumps where you're just worried about the skeleton. And I can't even make those. Ouch. Why does it hit so hard? And you're not meant to be wearing armor for this, so I have no luck. It's good that we can get resin though. That's cool. I've not actually used resin because I haven't played on the latest version. Really. So I haven't had a chance to try out any of the Pale Oak stuff. I did have a look at Gemini Tay's lighthouse though on this world, obviously. So I need to test that, and it's just basically an observer loop, so I'm assuming that it works the same on Bedrock. I will need an awful lot of redstone lamps. So fun trips to the nether are in my future. Yeah, how am I meant to deal with that? I'm trying to concentrate on lining my jump up. You're getting in my way. Maybe I could use a potion of invisibility. That might help matters along. Okay, right. Oh! Okay. Ow! Progress. Painful progress, but still progress. Yeah, I struggle enough with the parkour without having to try and dodge the artillery as well. Where did my carrots go? Not that I am making much use of them, but I feel better for knowing that I can eat. Right. Ow. I don't actually know how you're meant to dodge a skeleton on a single block. Maybe you're just meant to be able to go fast enough that they can't... Oops. Can't hit you. Ouch. That's a nasty bow that dude's got. Yeah, I'm not sure about the skeletons out in the middle of the day. I don't know if that means they spawn at daytime as well. Ugh. Okay. Sort of progress. And just stayed down here forever. I wish they ran out of durability like pillagers did. That'd make this a lot easier. Ow. Mean. Please don't. Ouch. Okay. I feel like I might need to employ an invisibility potion. Just so that I actually make some progress here. Oh. I failed my jump. That's disappointing. Dodged the arrows and failed my jump. That was ouch. I don't know what husks do. They're just kind of there. I'd actually never noticed that they didn't burn up in the day. So that is my excuse. Ouch. Ouch. The skeleton is mean. Don't like him. Like Napoleon Bonaparte. Ow. Okay, one more try, and if I don't make progress, I'm getting invisibility out. Yep, okay. Time for commands again. Visibility. There we go. Right. You can't see me. I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but the colour of my... Like, I feel like the colour is going a bit weird sometimes. Like, a bit faded. I don't know if that's just the lighting in here, or if my monitor's dying. I suppose I could just make it daytime. It does look a little bit dark, actually, as well. So yeah, if you can't see at any point, just give me a shout, because my spacebar's broken, apparently. I can just give myself night vision or make it daytime, if that helps with the visibility. Okay. Right. It's so much easier when I haven't got someone trying to shoot me. But obviously this is not the way that this puzzle is meant to be done. But in the interest of actually managing to progress... right, there's another bed there. Yeah, let's click on that anyway. So yeah, in the interest of actually making progress, I'm not averse to cheating a little bit. Oops. Okay, yep, right. There's that very handy bit of glass that blends in nicely. Okay, so yeah, that dude should be shooting at me. But considering I struggle enough with basic parkour, as I just demonstrated there for you, I think that I'm justified. Cub has strange ways, so that's probably how he resurrected Napoleon Bonaparte. I'm not sure why the skeleton is the normal height. Perhaps it has... I didn't look at its feet, so perhaps it stood on a little box. It's like on a half slab, so it just appears to be the same height as the other skeletons. I don't know what this one's called, actually. Maybe I should get shot once just to find out. Captain Jack Marrow. Okay. Bone marrow, presumably. Rather than the vegetable type. Okay. Right. Okay. Jump and land. Okay. Right. Yeah, there's a drowned here, which I can also safely ignore. So I've got my invisibility. That's where we looked in earlier. What is that doing there? How am I meant to... What? Put that wall there. How am I meant to get up on that drip leaf? And then around that drip leaf and jump off? I don't understand. I don't think I can tread on these little drip leaves. Ooh. Carrots. Okay, I definitely need to do a running jump to get on that one. And then this is cruel and unusual. Ouch! Ow! That was mean, Millie. And now I'm back here. Yeah, I'm gonna let Captain Marrow shoot me. You know, I think he deserves it. He should be allowed to get a kill as well. Ouch. Yeah. And now we, Hello? There we go. Now we go invisible again. To make it easier. Okay, so I got too close to Two-Eyed Millie. And she did not appreciate it. And showed me that she did not appreciate it. With her trident. So I'll try not to do that again. Yeah, I don't know how I'm meant to get past that jump. Well, I know the theory of it, but as we've discovered, theory and practice are two very different things. That should so be a pale moss carpet now. Whoops. I didn't mean to jump the second time, obviously. I don't know. Taking up archery in his afterlife. Well, I guess it might not be afterlife. It might just be when he's still cursed. Don't know that. Maybe he's got hidden talents that aren't explored in the films. Right. Made it here again. I don't suppose there's an underwater bed. That would be too easy. Okay, yeah. I still need to run. So I think as long as I'm out of the water and it's daytime, Millie isn't gonna be shooting tridents at me, even if she realizes I'm here. Yeah, as long as the rum's still in good supply, Captain Jack Sparrow can do anything. Or Captain Jack Marrow, as the case may be. Ah. Oh, okay. I felt like I was making progress. Yeah, I think I need to aim for this right-hand side of it. And be just generally quicker. Okay. Oh! Okay, I mean, I hit it. I did hit it. I did not succeed in jumping off of it, but progress is being made. Ish. There's always a level of ish with me, as you know. Yeah, I'm feeling like once I make it to that leaf there, it might be checkpoint time. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit, but I feel I will continue to struggle with this particular jump. Yeah, I overshot it, so I think like my feet are touching it, but I'm not actually landing on it, which is going to be a bit of an issue. If that other drip leaf was like one block closer, I feel like I would just like slide onto it, which is probably why it's one block away, so that I can't do that and I have to actually try and have some vague skill at parkour, which I do struggle with. Almost makes you long for the candle parkour again. Oh my gosh. So close. And yet so far away. One more try just to see if it's replicable. Oh, well. One more decent try. Consistency is not my strong suit, as we planned. Oh my gosh. Run. Run and jump. Need some distance on these. Okay. Oh. Well, that was just embarrassing. I was so looking forward to getting to those. I could have rested. I could have had a break and a breather rather than this constant panic that the drip leaf invokes in me. You know, it would help if I actually landed on the drip leaf. Who put that wall there? Up is mean. Don't mind me, Millie. Oh. Okay, right. Oh! This is cruel. Cruel and unusual punishment. Right. Oh no! I'm going to build a parkour course in my world, and it's just going to be a staircase. I'll probably still mess it up somehow. Ah! That is actually, so I have a lot of plans, but that is actually something that I would like to do at some point, is just like make parkour courses of increasing difficulty so that I can work on my skills. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, Millie. Yeah. Well, I can get some practice at doing different types of parkour and hopefully in the process somewhat improve my skills. I feel like I should also put in a checkpoint after this because I have pretty much got this parkour down now, other than a few failures every now and again. Okay. I don't know why Millie's over here hanging out as well. She could be over the other side of our pond. Not bothering me while I'm busy. Yes! Yay! Okay, this is definitely going to be a checkpoint. Which is not to say that I don't have faith that I'll make it over there. But I don't have faith that I'll make it over there. Okay. No, failed. Okay. One-eye Willy. I think there was a one-eye Willy. I think that might have been... Here we go with the useless Hermitcraft lore. I'm just grabbing some scaffolding for my little skip. So I think in Decked Out 2 there was a mob somewhere called One-Eye Willy. In a boat. Which I guess makes sense. There we go. One day I'll learn the shortcut for how to change game mode as well, but it is not today. Why am I putting it all the way over here? I need to go here. I can get up on these. Right. So yeah, I tarried too long on that bit of drip leaf. Oops. And now I can't jump off a bit of amethyst. Okay. Why couldn't they have been the bigger buds as well? That would have made things so much easier. Okay, now I'm happy that Millie's over there. Yeah. Oops. It's kind of hard to jump off of. Because you just like got your little toes on there. Ugh. And it's very easy just to fall rather than jump. As I demonstrated there, just for you. Yeah, better not be throwing things at me. I don't know if it's better to jump from this one. I think probably... I don't have time to reposition on that end one. I don't even know why I'm trying to reposition off of it. Like, I feel like I might be better served just by jumping? Or maybe not. Maybe I should aim for the closest edge as well. Like, right on that one. Maybe I should jump off the amethyst bud rather than sliding off the edge of it. That would be helpful. Okay. Ugh. Failed again. Not overly surprising. Okay, and then there's just like a bit of glass, bit of candle, parkour. You know, all stuff that I'm great at, obviously. Okay. Oh, yes! Okay. That's another checkpoint. Ooh. That doesn't look nice. What's that about? I like the amethyst because I can sit on it and have a drink. Whereas the drip leaf, I just fall straight off. Yeah, progress. Do you like a bit of progress? Okay. Jump, jump. Nice. Not too bad. And then up and then down too far. Okay. Right, I'm going to start from this amethyst here. Because I've done that jump, I don't feel the need to repeat myself. Okay. Yeah, right. I need to get on those candles. Right. Yeah, I feel like I could make it onto the drip leaf, but I also feel like I don't want to. Because I'd need to do a very, like, quick turnaround after landing to get onto the next one. And I have a feeling like that would be easier if I haven't jumped so far. But I don't know. So we'll just see if I can actually land on the candle to start off with. I feel like I should be using my shift again. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, I could actually just jump straight on that one, I think, and then across. I'm great at candle parkour. I'm just out of practice. Okay. Congrats! We definitely missed some. We definitely missed some. Look at this bad person. Oh. Thanks, Cub. I don't feel my performance warrants that, but thank you. Ether, it made my nose bleed. Pearl. Pearl is a crazy woman. That's Pearlescent Moon. And yeah, so you can see like normal people taking quite a while. These are the crazy people. I'm assuming that Cub has also done it in 52. 34 minutes! I don't think I've got through any of the sections in 34 minutes. Right. There is definitely a bit that I've missed that I want to try. Where is it? Yeah, this bit here. I don't know where the start of this is. Okay, it's down here. Okay, so that's an early exit. This says stage 3 water maze. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably why I skipped out on it. But I want to try this slime stuff. And it's probably a good idea to set my spawn. Yep, definitely a good idea if I can hear stuff dying out there. Ow. So yeah, I feel like this might take me a while. Master. Haha. Not like I master anything in these. Ah! Why is it so far away? Why can it be nice and easy? Right, I don't know if I can maybe jump from here. Is that better? Yes, that was definitely better. Okay. Right. Can I run upstairs and oh! Yep, okay, that worked. Didn't even need this little awkward one around the corner. Whoops. That's not how it's meant to go. Okay. Jump and miss. So I guess I need a really big jump here. Right off the edge of it. Even further off the edge of it, I feel. Oh, that's a big jump. I don't know if it's meant to be one of these silly hop jumps I still have no idea how to do. Or if I can just time it better. Right. Right off the edge. Ugh. And failed. I don't know if you can, if it makes a difference if you like press jump or press space when you're on the slime block. I did it then. I don't know if it helped, but I'm over the other side, so that's a long way down. Hope you're not afraid of heights. How am I going to hit that? Like, No, oh! I thought I was gonna run out of steam there. I did it. Right, that is Jevon's head, I believe. Right. How do I get that one? Not like that. That's how I get that one. Or don't get that one, in fact. Okay. Guess I don't need to be invisible anymore. So... clear. Oh, not infested. Invisibility. Yeah, like I'm learning new things about myself. I'm not good at this one, but I was expecting to struggle with that previous. I mean, this one definitely looks like it's gonna take me a bit longer to do. But yes, I'm surprised that I managed to do that one in... Was it just one go? Just one go, I think. Yeah, apparently I need the height. Okay, right. Ah! I really felt I was going to hit that slime block then. Really felt like I might. But no. Okay. I think what I need to do is like leave it as long as possible before I actually hit jump. I mean, if I had been over a little bit, I would have made that, maybe. Maybe I have hidden depths. Obviously not for this bit of slime parkour. I like the previous. Maybe I could just go and do the previous one again. Make myself feel better about myself and my abilities. Oh, I felt close. From one corner of the stone bricks the other. Oh! I mean, I did actually hit the slime block that time. I was going completely the wrong direction. But I did hit it, so yeah, maybe I do just jump. Okay. Technique needs work, but yeah, the pre-jumping does seem to help. Occasionally. When I don't second guess myself. Right. Time for some deep breaths again. Okay. I think I need to time it basically so that my jump lands there and then I jump straight off. Not like that. Again, consistency is not one of my strengths. Bounce. Bounce. No. That was not a bounce, that was a splat. That's not how I do this course. No. Doesn't help if I hit the wall. I'm assuming if I jump like that, I don't have the angle right. No. Oh, no. That wasn't even a jump. Right. Jump. Jump. Bounce. And I didn't make it. Right. No. Okay, I need slightly longer run, I think. I hit the wall. I need to not hit the wall. It throws off my direction. I'm just admiring the glass. I don't know how well it's showing up, but yeah, there's a load of glass above the labyrinth so we don't get snowed on. Very thoughtful. Oh dear. No! I'm really not good at judging when I've done a good jump or not. Because, like, I keep feeling like I'm gonna make it, and then I don't. Oh! Yeah, this is definitely harder than the section just before it. Would help. I'm trying to land, like, right on the edge. I don't know if that's actually helpful or not, because I guess I want to be on the edge of this block so that I've got a chance of making it over there. So maybe I should aim more central on that block. I say aim like I know what I'm doing, rather than just throwing myself off of this wall. I got my timing wrong on the second jump there. I do enjoy the little tinkly noise of the amethyst though. That's a nice effect. Right. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Just slammed into the wall. Right. Come on. Come on! Yes! Hey! Just need a little warm-up, that's all. Okay, so I think this is a 2-stage one. I think I jump over there and then I jump down here. Yep. Oops. That's not epic. But yes, there's a lot of failure, but there is the occasional light of me doing something correctly. It's rare, but it happens sometimes. I think that amethyst bud there is just a trap. Oh, wow, that was not good. That was not good at all. Right. Boing. And then up here. Right. I don't have room to... Do I have room to jump? No. No is the answer to that question. Do not have room to jump. Right. Oops. I think you've got to be a special kind of crazy to do this in 35 minutes. And a special kind of good at Minecraft as well. Oh dear, considering the amount of skips I've done, so technically I haven't completed it at all, even when I get to the end of doing sections. Crunch. Because I could not get that honey slime... Not slime, slide. Couldn't get the honey slide going at all. Ow. Right. Less jumping. Maybe I jump earlier. Does that work? Yeah. Okay. Right, nighttime again. Yeah, let me know if it gets too dark and I can sort that out. That's not how you do it. And I'm pretty sure that that isn't going to work. No. Okay. I'm just rechecking. Seeing where I need to go next. Right. Bounce off that one. Yeah, this angle is not being kind to me. That was a terrible jump. I feel like I didn't go anywhere at all. And I'm assuming it's... Yeah, I don't think I'd have any more luck going from there. Crunch. more crunching. Ah, yeah, this is my life now. Yay! Did the easy one that I got previously. No. Maybe I should build some scaffolding, like all the way up to build height, and then jump on the slime block. Maybe I could jump over the whole labyrinth. I don't know. I don't know at all, because there's no room. Like, I can't jump from here and get around the wall. And then... yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know if I can try and, like, jump and then go. I don't know if that improves momentum. I don't feel like it's going to get me far enough. Obviously. Oh. Yeah, like jumping and then jumping without any running isn't going to get me anywhere. And then if I'm, yeah, flip the wall. I don't know is the answer to that one. I think you might be able to get around the corner. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll give it a try when I keep failing at this. I guess if I like... yeah, I don't know if I can hit these from around there and get high enough. Because I think I need to like aim for that corner there. Ugh. I don't know if it's possible. I feel like I watched someone do it, but I watched, you know, I watched people do this months and months ago. So my memory could be faulty because it generally isn't great. Yeah, I'm not like far enough onto that slime block to get around. Crunch. I mean, I guess I don't need a lot of distance on this first one. Like, it would help more if I was on this sort of edge if I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. But I also don't know if what I'm trying to do is possible, so... I feel like that was, like, as close as I got going from the other side. I don't really know. I'll do this one more time and then go back to trying to do it the proper way. Yeah, and I'm still not sure about if I try and jump when I land on the slime ball, if that has any effect. Ow! I feel like that might have had an effect, you know. Okay. So I want to jump on that one normally and then, like, try and use space on that one and see if it helps. Yeah. It's just a little too tall. A little bit too tall for me. No. Okay. I felt like that was higher, but I don't know. Just make platform 1 block high. Yeah. Oops. I did not time my space there. Even if it helps, I don't know if it does. Okay. I'm gonna try going over the other side. See if I can do anything useful with that. Ugh, not like that, I can't. The scaffolding would definitely make this easy. But I'm not prepared to give up quite yet. Ah, the stupid wall. You put a wall there. I don't appreciate it. Right. I definitely feel like if I time space right, then I get an extra bit of lift. I want to be aiming for this corner here rather than flying off into the distance. I don't know if the space thing is real. Oh! Ah! Oh! Really? Really? I should have pressed shift. I should have crouched. Well, not shift, because shift is sprint. I should have crouched. Oh dear. Right. Okay. I did crouch that time. Right. This is now a checkpoint because I have successfully landed on it. Technically twice. Okay. So yeah, I think the space definitely does have an effect. I'm hoping this just looks scarier than it is because it looks really scary. This looks really scary. Yep. Yep. We have a checkpoint. We don't have an actual checkpoint, but we have a theoretical checkpoint. So when I inevitably die, I will build some scaffolding up here. Yep, I won't subject you to that again because I'm subjecting you to this instead and I can't even make that first jump. I guess I just need to not die. Just don't die, lol. Okay. Look at that block so far away. Cub, obviously. I don't like jumping off of stairs, I've decided. Because it's bumpy. Ow! Burnt my toes. Right. Ow! So yeah, I think if I clip the fire, then I'm out of luck, basically, because it interrupts my trajectory. Right. Start from the center, so I'm not doing any weird... Ow. Like, it's just... You know, it's doable, but it's just long enough that it's really tricky. Right. I mean, I know I can make that jump. I've done it a couple of times now. Just need to get the timing right and then not fly over that one. I feel also that this, like, I can't really make use of a checkpoint here because you need the momentum from falling from that height. So if I try and put a checkpoint in, I'm just going to lose that. Keep healing. This would take forever on bedrock, wouldn't it? Eee! Ah! Okay, now I'm jumping too much. I need to stop my forward momentum somehow. It's tricky. Oh, ow! Okay. Progress. We have made progress. It might be very small progress, but it is progress. Deep breaths when we go flying into the ground. Whee. Oh no. Ow. Okay. That did not go according to plan, as you might be able to imagine, by all the burning and the falling. Oh, come on! Oh! Ah. So close. Can I reach that bed? Just click on the bed. Oh dear. I can't even get through here. I've got to shift to get through there. That's just mean. Ah. Progress. It is all progress. Getting closer. And one day I might actually make it. Okay. Whee! This is very weird as well. Just, I don't know. I can't explain how it feels, but just the way that I'm flying through the air off those slime blocks just feels wrong. Oh. I don't know if I should maybe try jumping off of that fire on the last one, because I don't seem to be going over enough. I don't know if that would help. I mean, the worst that happens is I fail and I'm on fire, right? So it's probably worth a go. Or not. I could just do it. I could just actually do it. Okay. Goodbye, slime. Hello, drowning. So I believe I have actually done... I'm just going to do a bird's eye view. One day I'll learn the hotkeys for that. I believe I have actually done all the parkour portions. Well, sort of all the parkour portions. So that's where we started on the slime block. We've gone all the way around. Yeah, I marked out some little spots of interest, so that's where we started last time. There is this monstrosity, which is like dodging guardians and then parkour. But considering how well I didn't do at the skeletons, maybe not. There's this little bit of parkour. Maybe I'll do this. And then I could try the water maze, but I'm just going to die. There's also like a little quiz thing over there, which I want to try. But first, I'm going to have a short little break so that I can grab a drink. So I will stick a 1-minute timer up and I will be right back. Right, I am back. A few seconds early. Yeah, parkour is thirsty work. It would help if I was back in survival mode, wouldn't it? Okay, so we've got some trapdoor parkour, and apparently I was meant to be going to that one there. Oh dear. Yeah, I have a feeling This might also not be one of my strong suits. Crunch. I do like attempting the parkour. So yeah, there's a lot of maze part of this labyrinth that I've skipped out. Just because I think it would be more frustrating rather than interesting. And it's also like, this is what you would see. Excuse me. Endless corridors of honeycomb and deep slate, with me just wandering around aimlessly, occasionally bumping into a sign that covers left, which generally says no, not this way. Right. Don't know what that noise is. Don't like it. It sounds like a minecart that's in pain. Right. I don't know if... Oh, okay, I can make that. That's too far, surely. Is it? It's too far for me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just a dead end. Is it? No. Okay. Maybe it's not. I guess I can fail trapdoor parkour both directions. Who put that wall there? Why'd you put that wall there, cub? Okay, right. Ah dear. Solid blocks. I need solid blocks for my parkour that are no more than 2 squares away from each other. And preferably no height change. Be the most boring parkour, and I'd still fail it probably. Because that's just how I roll. I don't know if I should be shifting on these. It feels like I shouldn't need to shift on these. But also I do keep falling off of them, so maybe shifting would be helpful. But my pink is still sore from the candle parkour last week. So I will give it a rest if I can. Right. Jump, jump. Okay, so I can do these 2 at the start reasonably well, and then just faceplant. Yeah. That's my sort of parkour. I'm sure it would make for riveting content as well. I could put it over lava, you know. That lends an air of danger to the whole enterprise. And some high stakes music in the background. Get the adrenaline going. Ugh. Will she make it? Will she fall off the edge of a 3x3 platform? Somehow manage to overshoot with a jump. Right. Okay. I didn't even mean to go that way. I have definitely made this jump before. I'm just not making it now. Which again, you'd think I would get better the more often I did this sort of stuff, but that's just not the way it works, apparently. Right. Yeah. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Okay. It's definitely a very strange noise. Very strange noise. Right. Oh, I really felt like I was going to make that. And then I just didn't. I might need to put a checkpoint over on that one. If I keep failing, which I probably will. Yeah! I mean, it definitely sounds like a minecart, but that also sounds like there's a mob in it to me. But I can't work out what mobs, which makes me think it's just the minecart. But it's a very... yeah, very unhappy minecart. Double jumping. Right. No. Yeah, it's like, this should get easier with practice, and it just doesn't. I think my other problem is the 3D aspect. I used to really love platform games as a kid. I would play them for hours and hours. But back in my day, it was all 2D. We didn't have your fancy 3D graphics. So my jumping ability is very much just like sideways. Sideways and up and down. None of your side-to-side business that video games have these days. Oh. Oh, that was terrible. That was a terrible jump. Ooh. That was very close. Right. I don't know if it actually helps to, like, attempt a running jump on here. Probably not. Because you don't really have anything to run from. Fallen off again. And again. Once again, I will ask, who put this stupid wall here? It'd be so much easier if there wasn't a wall there. It'd be so much easier if these were full blocks instead of trapdoors. Listen to the minecart again. Definitely something weird about it. Okay, so I'm going to stick a checkpoint in at that trapdoor because I think I've succeeded and failed enough at that to not need to do it again. So let's do a couple of those, and this way we get more minecart. We get more upset minecart. It's really what everybody wants. Okay, right. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a 4-block jump, which I'm pretty sure is the one that you have to do with momentum. Nah, but you also have to do it with aiming. That felt close. Don't even know if I'm right here. Oh! I was right, and then I fell off anyway. I was so surprised by my progress. 2D platformer's better than this. Yeah, maybe I should play a 2D platformer instead. I have quite a few of those. I don't know what I've got installed at the moment. Oops. That's how we do it. Right, deep breath. Deep breaths and accurate jumps. That's what I need right now. Oh, come on. I felt close. Felt like I should have made it. Definitely don't have the knack for this. Come on, come on. It's such a short bit as well. Like, there's only 2 more jumps after that bit. I'll try the other side as well, just to see how terrible it is. I did it once. Surely I should be able to do it again. I mean, the other difference, obviously, is I had better reaction times as a child. So that might play into it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah! I love Sonic the Hedgehog. don't think I own Super Mario Bros. At any point in any iteration. So Sonic has a special place in my heart. I just remember one, like, end boss where he's on a big ship. I remember doing that level over and over again to try and get it right. You're, like, bouncing around trying to kill him, I think. Oh, come on. I did it! I did it once! And now I'm struggling. Story of my life. At least with parkour. So I played a game a little while ago called... Which one was it? Inside, rather. Which is... part platformer. Oh, come on. I need to shift. I need to shift if I actually make it that far. Part platformer, part puzzle game. Shifting. Putting a checkpoint here now, just in case I mess this up terribly. Yay! So I'm not actually continuing with this maze. I'm going to go back and try the other parkour in the other direction, just to see what horrors await there. And there was one bit where you have to pull a lever and then jump onto a rope and back off of a rope. Through a door that's closing on you. And I tried this. Oh, that's behind the jumpy parkour stuff. That's also behind the jumpy parkour stuff. Yeah, this is what the maze would be like, so I don't think it would be... Send a flare, maybe it will help. Oh! Yay! Might not help, but it makes me feel better, having fireworks. Yeah, I think this is just a dead end. Pubs mean like that. Right. Anyway, I can escape because I have cheats available to me. So yeah, I tried that level. And I could not do it. And I was just like, I'll just log in and you know, give it one go. And I did it first time after a little break. It's like, how does that work? Okay, right, I'm in creative mode. I am going to destroy that. Just in case. Because you need a key thing that you find in the other part of the labyrinth to get inside here. You like throw it into the hopper. So let's do a little quiz. Which of these mobs will not attack a chicken? Right, I know the cats and the ocelots and the foxes definitely will, so I'm assuming it's phantoms. No? What? Oh, okay, yes. Phantoms. How many hearts does the Ender Dragon have? I don't actually know. 200? Maybe? Is that too many? Maybe it's... Ow. Ow. I don't think I've ever stopped to count the Ender Dragon's hearts. I've always been too busy panicking about Enderman. Right, 150? Nope. I don't think it's 250. Is it 100? Do you know? Right, I'm going to try 100. Surely it's not 250. No. 100. Okay, so it was the lowest one. That's surprising. Wardens are immune to which of the following? Lava, drowning, potion effects, or fireworks. Okay, I'm assuming it's either drowning or lava. Don't ask me why I think that. I'm gonna go with lava. No. Yes, okay. Yeah, my thinking there was if they took lava damage, then people would just pillar above them and drop lava on them to kill them. And I haven't seen anyone doing that. Which ore, when mined, gives the same amount of XP as diamond? Quartz, lapis, emerald, or redstone? Quartz gives quite a lot. Let's give that a try. It's not quartz. Okay. It's not quartz. I also don't know why that had to be magma. That's just cruel. To slow you down, I guess, because the whole point of this is it's timed endeavour. Okay, so it's not quartz. Is it emerald? I don't really mine emeralds. But apparently they give the same amount of XP as mining a diamond. So that's fun. I should know this one. Which of the following is not available via piglin bartering? It is, of course, gold leggings. You can get it from killing them, but you cannot get it from trading with them. Bastions can generate in any nether biome except... This is a tricky one. For me, anyway. I mean, I've seen them smack in the middle of a crimson forest, so I can leave that one out. Warped forest, maybe? I've definitely seen strongholds in warped forests. It's not that tricky. That's easy for you to say, if you know the answer. I'm gonna go warped forest. I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Basalt Delta? Question mark? I'm sure it, like... Yeah, okay. I have seen them very close to basalt deltas, but I guess close is not in it. A warden slain with looting 3 can drop up to how many catalysts? I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever killed a warden. Just gonna put that out there. I've been killed by wardens. Not in my world, because I don't have a ancient city in the border, but in my solo playthroughs, I'm going to assume you don't get any more. I'm going to try that. And I'm correct. So yeah, the warden loot is so weird. Like, you get a catalyst, and there's no point in farming them. Which of the following can be placed into a flower pot? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if maybe it's because the terrain's so weird in basalt deltas, but I'm sure I've seen nether fortresses spawn in them, and surely they're even trickier. Right, you can put warp fungus in a flower pot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe the piglins and the magma cubes don't get on. But then they have the spawner. They have magma cube spawners in some of their bastions, so that doesn't make sense. Can a trident be enchanted using an enchanting table? I don't actually know, and I've never tried, but we've got a 50-50. I'm going to say yes. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to say yes. Hey, it was right. Cool. What is the maximum number of slots a chest chest on a table armor can have? Hint. The answer is yes. Right. I don't think I've ever put a chest on a tamed llama. I'm gonna say 12. And I'm gonna be wrong. That's fine though. Oh. I'm also walking the wrong way. Good job I'm not timing myself on this. Well, for a start, because I wouldn't have managed to finish it. It would be like 18 years or something. Right, so it's not 12. Is it 15? Anyone a llama expert? There we go. 15. Impaling. Oh. Impaling enchantment affects all water mobs except drowned axolotl, glow squids, or guardians. You shouldn't be killing axolotl. That's mean. I'm assuming it does affect guardians. I'm gonna say it doesn't affect drown because it's their weapon. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Oh no, I'm right. Okay. You still shouldn't attack axolotls, so it's mean. Oh dear. How many unique armor trims can be found within trail ruins? I don't know. I'm going to say 2 though. And I'm going to be wrong. Okay. I've been to a trail ruins. Oh, it did. Unique. So does that mean it doesn't? You can't get it from anywhere else? I mean, surely 4 is too high. 1? No, not 1. Okay. Bedrock Edition and Impaling Trident do more damage to every mob. Ah, yeah. This is a Java quiz apparently. But yeah, I picked Drown because the tridents are their thing, so it would be weird if they made something that does more damage. Twitch chat. 4. It's really 4. Okay. See, that seems like a lot of armor trims for the trail ruins. I guess part of the problem is I haven't really done a collection. I'm not going to put this because I wasn't really counting. Oh, poor little Skizzle man. 2 out of 12. Okay, so I can see the sky again. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted creative. So this is actually the end of all. That's quite big. Didn't realize that was that big. Yeah, this is all the non-mazy parts apart from this crazy guardianness. So I could try that for a bit. Which means that either, excuse me, just having a drink. Either I run around a maze aimlessly for the next half an hour, basically half an hour, or I can go and redo some mini games. Oh, there is something I wanted to do, which I will undoubtedly be terrible at, and that is Ender Golf, which I shall explain when I get there, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna give this little swimming thing a couple of attempts. Yeah, okay, let's quickly go spectate. Oh. And see if we can find that minecart. Is it just, I think it's just this, yeah. I think it might be this guy. I think it's the Guardians, because they're on rails still. What? Sharks with a laser beam. Okay, anyway, right. Distractions. Not creative. Survival. Okay. Yeah, this is basically gonna be panic. Panic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. More panic than expected. Ow. No. Oh yeah, that is true. I don't know how to turn on subtitles. Options, accessibility. Closed captions? Is that it? I'm assuming. But now I need to go back in creative. To actually get back to Guardian Mains, yep. There's definitely a minecart there. Why are you not telling me about the minecart? Right, maybe if I go here, then the bubbles won't be... No, the bubbles are still bubbling. Yeah, there's definitely minecart noises, but it's just not picking it up. I don't know if that's because there's too many sounds that it's announcing. Right. Yeah, generally the only time I have that on is when I am in the deep dark, so that I know if I've spawned a warden or not. Right, I'm gonna have another little go at this. But I'm not gonna stay here long. I don't know if I will be able to complete it. Ow. I mean, there's definitely something that sounds like rails to me. Like, that sounds like a minecart going round and round. And then that's the Guardian mode. I think they just start, because they, like, move around. So I think they're just triggering the minecart noise because it is on a rail. I think if it wasn't on a rail, then it wouldn't be making that noise. But what do I know? Anyway. Right, I am going to stop playing with the Guardians because I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with those. Do I try the other side of the candle parkour? Do we do it? Yeah, that is weird. I'll have to do some testing later. I'll get a minecart on a rail and put a Guardian in it. But without the water bubbling. And then we won't get the bubbles and the wells. Yeah. Okay, let's have a little vote. Do I do this side of the parkour, which is parkour over lava and then more candles? Or do I go and try out Ender Golf, where you have a trident and an ender pearl and you try and bump yourself from hole to hole? Just sleep the night away. I'll give you a chance. Have a think. Put something in chat. And why you think I can fail this and just remind you how bad. You don't want to see me fail at parkour again? Right, am I? Yeah, I'm still in creative mode. Ah, keep that chain there. Right. You want golf? It's not proper golf. Where was the portal in this place? I found it. What? There's a portal. I don't know that if that's the right portal. But it's a portal. What on earth is going on? Is there not that you'll know the answer to this, but I can't remember if there's an no, there's not an ice boat course. That was last season of Hermitcraft. Okay. Random villagers. There's Cub's Labyrinth. It's much easier to do at this scale. And then hopefully one of these directions points back home. Maybe? Okay. I feel like that's not the right way. Negative X, positive Z. Okay, I feel like spawn should be somewhere this direction. Maybe. Hello, unhappy ghast. Yes, here we go. Right. This is good times with Scar's portal, as you can see by the skeletons wearing his head. Right, where am I going? I need to be in... I mean, spawn would do it, but I guess if Impulse has a portal, that would work as well. Don't know where that comes out. Let's just go in here. Just go in the spawn portal. And then I need an elytra. And the first hole is over here, I think. But that's not where we start, obviously. You don't start right on the hole. Okay, so. Health materials, hole 1. Right. I will admit, this is another one of those things that I've seen people do, but I have no idea how it works. I've got several elytra now, apparently. Right. Game mode. Survival. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go for Riptide 3. That seems like a good option. I thought there was... Yeah, there's a driver and an iron. I'm assuming the driver makes you go further, but I do not actually play golf. I have been known to play mini golf on occasion. Oh! That went about as well as expected, to be honest. Am I meant to return the club when it's all the way down there? I should have engaged my elytra as well. That would have been a smart thing to do. Wouldn't it? Okay. Right, now I need to get back up there. I'm definitely going to kill this, steal this colour scheme for something. I really like it. But anyway. Survival. I should probably get myself some rockets as well. That might help. Turn on keep inventory. Yes. Game rule. Keep inventory tree. Okay. Yep, that seems good. Right. There's definitely a way to use the ender pearl. Oops. Not like that. Oops. That's just mean. That is just plain mean. Yeah. Okay. So I overshot with the ender pearl. Ah. Right, I've landed somewhere, which is definitely not where I want to be. Yeah, the pearl just pranked me. Right, so where I want to be is up there. Oh, that looked like a bit of lag. Hello? Right. Oh, come on. I should be in there. Yay. Ow. Ow! Endermite! That's just cruel. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna float down to this one. You're a little meanie, aren't you? There's ender pearls, but there's no food. I could really have done with the food. Okay, so now I'm aiming. It wasn't close. Were you seriously expecting me to do golf and get a hole in one? If you were, then I don't know who you think you're watching. Right. Is that a torch? Or a fence post? Anyway. Ow. Where on earth am I? Okay, that's where I need to be. There's definitely a guardian around here somewhere. But yeah. How far is that going to take me? Not the best spot, if I'm honest. I've seen worse though. Right. I mean, at least I'm getting some practice with the ender pearls, because I don't use them very often. I'm not very good at using them. Right, I think the hole is up that one. Up that way. Maybe. Maybe I'm turned around. Does that look like a... No. That's Ren's base. Okay. That's Skiz's pyramid, so... That's the city. Oh! Yeah, you might be able to tell by the big red thing where the actual flag is. Right. Did I put some food in my ender chest? No. I have XP bottles. Maybe those would help me. Yeah, let's put them on. I think you are allowed to wear gear for this one. Yeah, the problem is if you... Oops, that was terrible. I got stuck in the trapdoor. Yeah, this is really bad now. Because I can't throw where I want to throw. That's like a hole in... Well, it's less than 20. That's like a hole in 7 or something. 8. Yay! I don't actually know where the water is for this one. That is Mr. Cubfan 135. Thank you for the carrots. And the rockets. So yeah, somewhere around here there should be some water. Not that water, obviously. Ah, here it is. Okay. Right. So, the last hole in this course is over there somewhere in Pearl's base, but since they made, or since this is another Cub one, since Cub made this course, Pearl built up all of these golden apple trees, which makes it somewhat difficult to see where I'm meant to be aiming. And I'm also just assuming that the flag didn't get moved, which could be an incorrect assumption, but we'll see. Anything in here? No. Okay, right. I might need to grab some more ender pearls. So I'm gonna maybe try and aim for that balcony. Oh, engage flight. Engage flight so I don't die. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I can see it. But I'm not in a great place. Nope. Ah! This is horrible. Yay! We did it! Yes. Nowhere near to a hole-in-one though. But I don't think anyone is surprised by that. So I'm going to put this away. Don't know how the time's doing. 15 minutes. "15 minutes to wander around aimlessly." I'm being a good little golfer and putting my equipment back as requested. Did I lose my offhand? Maybe. I am tempted to go and do Mace Race again, just because I really enjoyed that game. I'm trying to think if there's any mini games that I've missed that I'm aware of. I don't think there are. There's the gallery, which is really cool, but won't make a lot of sense if you haven't watched Hermitcraft, because it's all fan art of Hermitcrafters. So if you don't know many Hermitcrafters, then you're not gonna recognize who they are from the fan art. But I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go through the portal. So yeah, I can add Ender Golf to my list of things that I'm not very good at. Help. I'm stuck. And I found out that it's along the blue path, I believe, to get to the gaming district. You know, Mumbo and Grian. Grian didn't take part, actually, in the gallery. But I can show you Mumbo's stuff. And there's obviously these group ones, which does have Grian and Mumbo in it. I don't know exactly where they are. I have wandered around this place. Grian and Mumbo always close together, as they generally are on the server. Where are they? There's a Grian and a Mumbo. There's a Good Times with Scar. Well, Grian said he didn't want to have to pick because, like, obviously the Hermits got a lot more submissions than they had space on their wall. So they had to whittle down to make some sort of selection. And I watched Grian's final episode, and he was saying he didn't participate because he didn't want to have to choose between people, but then also seeing what everyone had done with their gallery and what the fans had done with the art, he regretted that he didn't do that. So this is Mumbo's gallery. They've got Vampire Mumbo for some reason. I mean, it's cool. I'm not sure when Mumbo's ever been a vampire. More random fan art rather. Mumbo in his red wires. And then I really like this one because I have done a bit of crochet. But yeah, just Mumbo chilling with his cogs. And then there's Mumbo on his planning board, real life Mumbo with in-game Mumbo and big runs. That's a big part. We could just have a wander around Mumbo's village actually, because I did really enjoy it. And then this is it looks almost like a video game rendering of the Big Ron shop, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, there's nice. This will be us with your resin farm. Watch your back. Yeah, I just really enjoy these. I think they're so cool. It's amazing what the Hermitcraft community is capable of. Ooh, I don't know why I'm lagging. Maybe because I'm near Joel's base again. Right, let's spot the mumbo. And then you find the green, not far behind. This one I had a little trouble working out who's who, actually. Oh, that's probably green, because for some reason he gets given rainbow ears. I don't really understand. It's a whole community thing that I am very much on the edge of. There's Mumbo. And green, yeah, they are always close together. I remember, so season 9, I don't know how much you watched of that, but Mumbo was working on a big build and basically got burnt out. But like Green was doing a summoning thing to try and get Mumbo back in the game. Yeah, there's Mumbo and Green again. So yeah, they are just buddies, aren't they? Mumbo and Green. This one's really cute. Look at the little chicken with the moustache. Oh, and there's Scar with his dolphin burger. Sorry, hamburger. Definitely not made out of dolphins. Ethan, a frog. Anyway, right, getting distracted. Let's have a walk through Mumbo's base if I can get out of this museum. The builder and the redstoner. Yeah, although Mumbo is shaping up to be a pretty good builder these days. I've really enjoyed what he's done this season. Like with concept art and like it's small, but it's really immersive. Oh, voice cracked. Am I going the right way? I mean, I'm definitely vaguely in the right direction, but I feel like it's around the other side. There's Brian's base. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. On the wrong way. We can admire Scar's burning tree again. Look at that. That's cool. And then test out various different bits in Mumbo's base. So there's a llama down there that will kill you if you jump down. And then let's set it day so we can actually see what's going on. Hey! Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I got a nice little forest. Elevator button. Is that the elevator? Okay, it's just exceedingly slow. Okay. Oh dear. I mean, I knew it was slow. Mumbo said it's slow. I don't think I really believed. Like it. How are you meant to get onto that, Mumbo? Yeah. Okay, apparently this is a lift that you just look at rather than one that you might actually want to be on. Because you can't actually get onto the lift. And now you're gonna get squished. Okay. This is lacking in practical application, I feel. Oh no, okay. I was wrong. Wow. There is no, yeah, there's no like side entrance here. I feel like there needs to be a couple of blocks there so you can actually tread on the elevator. Oh, I can't get in there. Right. Don't need to because I'm walking. Flying rather. Right. Get up there. Okay. This is the boulder bros. By switching roles. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh. But yeah, this was basically his storage system, so theoretically this should all be like rocks and stuff. which I think is quite a fun idea. I do remember, I can't remember what season it was from, but Mumbo like lost the sound to his video, and so he gave his video to various different hermits to do a voiceover for him, and he gave the redstone bit to Grian, and like watching Grian try to explain redstone was pretty fun. I've seen Grian do bits of redstone. Have it if you can lift it. Mildly faulty hopper. Yeah, like I think Mumbo's building has come a long way. I'm walking because it's kind of fun to see builds from close up, I think. But yeah, just like the use of color and like busyness basically is obviously a lot different from some of his original or earlier builds where it was like kind of like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but kind of repetitive. So there'd be like a design and it basically covered the whole build. So diamond gear. Yeah, I like what he's done this season, and I hope he sort of obviously not copies what he's done, but keeps up a similar type of that's not an interior. That's definitely not an interior. Keeps up a similar sort of vibe with it. Right, I'm still on creative. I think I'd forgotten about the flamingo. Oh, it's so cute in a really janky kind of way. Yeah, I think this might be Mumbo's house, maybe. Yeah, so my first season of Hermitcraft was season 8, and I did like Mumbo's build there. He did like the armchair mountain. So he did some terraforming and had that is just confusing. Did some terraforming and then had a like temple, I guess, at the top, and a waterfall where you could fly into a massive storage system. And there were little buildings on the hillside, which had some variation, but this is like, obviously you've got the mega surplus megacorp here, which is a load of farms. I don't know if there's actually a proper way into this place now that it's finished. So yeah, that's like the industrial district, but he's got like, you know, little smoke coming out the chimneys and all this sort of piping stuff going on here that just adds a load of detail. And then we've got Jake Keltoncraft's fan that is now Mumbo's fan. And I assume quite a few of Mumbo's fans are now Jake Keltoncraft's fans. Toxic waste spill, which every good base has. There's a green fishing with a cod head on. But yeah, like I just think he's like come a long way with his building, but also he really seemed to be enjoying what he was doing this season, which I like to watch. I like watching people have a good time. And then you've got Grumbot there. There is a way, yeah, where is it? I'm assuming there's a way to feed Grumbot. Or Mumbot, I think. Right. Feed Mumbo oil to keep him running. So at the end of the season, Mumbo uploaded his brain into the Mumbot. It'll take a little while to get there, but we can send him some oil. Keep him happy. And while that's winging its way across, I will say goodbye, basically, because this is the end of the stream. Sadly. More or less. I mean, I don't know how you tell when it reaches there. Because you can also send him stuff that is not oil. And then something else happens with the face. But yeah, I don't... Oh, look. I've made Mumbo sad. He doesn't want to eat powdered concrete. Not that I can blame him. But yeah, it's just like, you know, mega bases obviously are very impressive. But I like the kind of sense of life that these little builds give. And obviously that's not a little build, but it's just very busy. I think he cries for quite a while. Let's stop looking at Mumbobot crying. And then yeah, just like these little boulder terraforming stuff. We've got Mumbo's bench, because he did often in his episodes stand here and admire what he'd created. But yes, that is the end of my adventures in season 10 of Hermitcraft. I'm assuming that's just a massive hole under there that's not been lit up. Let's go away from the zombie while I say goodbye. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do some other mini-game stuff, because it's been a lot of fun. Let me just stick that screen up. But I will probably do a bit on my foundation world before I do another mini game. And if you've got suggestions, then I could branch out from doing Hermitcraft, but otherwise I could just roll back and like go to season 9 and do mini games from season 9. If I attempted decked out, that would probably last the rest of my life. Trapdoor is never getting fixed. Which trapdoor? Probably not, no. I don't know what trapdoor you're talking about. I think Scar managed to flip one of Etho's trapdoors and it made it into the world download. Anyway, it is time for me to bid you farewell. What's wrong with the trapdoors? Oh, do you mean because the light doesn't come through? I don't know why the light doesn't come through. I tried fixing it. And it didn't work. One day, maybe one day. I'll think about it. I'll try and fix it. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye.